Okay guys, we're back. Welcome to our new home. Today we're going to give you guys a tour of the home and property. It's a fixer-upper, needs a lot of work. This is our biggest project yet. It looks rough. Let's check it out. Okay guys, welcome to our new home. Let me show you around so you can see what we have to work with. When we first open the door, we're in the entryway. And this is actually a pretty nice entryway. I'm saying nice in like...
the layout?
Yeah, like in the grand scheme of things, this is nice. It's big, it's wide, it's nice. I like it. This could be a really cool, inviting entryway, so really nice. We got a hole in the ceiling. Now, something you might notice throughout this tour is that we don't have good lighting. So I hope that the video quality doesn't suffer too much. We just want to give you guys an idea of what we're working with. And the reality is it's dark in here. There's just not much lighting, and we're going to try to fix that. So I'm going to show you this room at the end of the hallway. It's just an empty space. It's an empty room with no windows. It's a small room, probably just storage. Okay, over here, master bedroom. Let me turn this noisy fan off. Again, a simple bedroom, but for a master bedroom, definitely some flaws. For example, there is no closet. That's unusual for a master bedroom.
And this is drywall, and it has the knockdown texture on it.
And here's the bathroom. You're gonna have to bear with the loud fan, but it's a basic bathroom. And that's pretty much it. Definitely some problems. We got some holes in the floor and some humps in the floor. So the floor is not looking good. So basically off the front entryway, we have the bedroom and bathroom. But to this side, we have our living room. And this is the darkest room of the house. It is creepily dark. It's all solid wood, ceiling and walls and floor, and it's all dark wood.
Yep, just dark vertical boards.
So if we come off the living room, we enter the dining area. And again, a simple space, not too much to share here. The floors in this house are totally out of whack. We got humps and valleys and slopes. You can really see it in the boards on this wall, how much they drop down.
And this room has one window. And the breaker box.
We do have a 200 amp panel here. It's not looking too bad, but it's pretty full and it will have to be replaced. We'll probably try to upgrade to a larger panel and just make sure everything's done right, because I can guarantee you it's not. Now we're gonna be entering the kitchen, and you know the kitchen is what sells the home. Everybody loves a beautiful kitchen. You gotta see ours. Okay, here is the kitchen. This is probably the worst kitchen that I've ever dealt with. It is.
It's pretty bad.
And to make it worse, we have the same floor tiles that I hated so much in our last home are in this home. It's like they're coming back to haunt me. This kitchen is a mess. As you can see, we got an old gas range that is way too close to the wall for safety, and it's a mess. And the counter and the sink and the cabinets are not worth saving. It's all
disgusting.
It's probably not worth using.
No.
Off of the kitchen is a porch. It's been converted into living space, but it's essentially a porch.
It drops down here.
I mean, it really has porch windows. It's not finished very well. You can see the old house siding right here. And again, this is as we found it. We haven't cleaned, we haven't touched anything. Everything is exactly the way it was when we got here. So you're seeing it raw.
There's the water heater.
Behind this curtain right here is actually a window that goes into one of the bedrooms. And you'll see that when we get to the bedrooms. Let's go check out the kids' bedrooms. Alright, we're back in the dark living room and we have 2 other bedrooms here. So we got a 3-bedroom house. Let me show you bedroom number 2. Again, it's dark wood throughout. Well, they painted the ceiling.
This time the boards go horizontally.
I love the doors. They're really cute little doors. Can you even see them?
Just a small closet.
Yeah, well, not too small. It's almost 5 feet wide. I would bring in the light so you guys can see it all better, but there are no outlets in this bedroom. Just none. It's extremely outdated. Hasn't been touched in decades.
I gotta show Piglet.
Okay.
Piglet, Bob the Builder, and a tractor.
So now let's check out number 3. This is the 3rd bedroom. And this one luckily has a couple of outlets that were put in. And even these outlets, they're only 2 prong outlets, no ground. So you know that they were put in decades ago and haven't been touched. This house has seen very little updating. This is that window that went out onto that back porch. And that's it. This bedroom is literally identical in size to the other bedroom. The closet is just shifted, so this closet is here and the other bedroom is right there. So it's cute, but it's super dark. And between the 2 bedrooms is a little storage closet, linen closet. Nothing too much to see. Now coming down here, we got a tiny hallway, and basically it's just this wonky spot where we have a chimney that's covered up right here, so that's a chimney, and this is ductwork for the heating and AC. So this space needs to be revamped somehow. And coming into here, 2nd bathroom. We actually have 2 bathrooms. And again, we haven't touched anything. We did make sure it worked. We turned on the water. We do have water, which is good. But I haven't unwrapped anything yet, from the winterizing process. So we're going to be unwrapping all that soon, cleaning up. I mean, it's a dirty little bathroom, but it's a bathroom and I don't see any major problems. We could get in here and take a shower and that's pretty much all that matters.
The whole house has sticky tiles and wood floors.
Wow, so are you guys scared yet? This is a big job. You can see the house is super dated. I mean dated. And not just in an ugly way, it needs a lot of help kind of way.
Yeah.
And it's dark, really dark. We need light, we need updating, and we need to straighten this place out. It looks like a fun house in here. It's just everywhere.
Yeah.
But don't get scared for us because we can do this.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of work, but I feel like we can tackle it one step at a time. And I think it looks worse than it is. I really do. I think that structurally, it's scary because you see the floors and everything, you think this house needs to be torn down, but I think it's deceiving. I don't think I'm going to be able to show you under the house yet. We will get under the house sometime. Now, I'll tell you right off the bat, I went under there. The framing is undersized. The beams that they have supporting the house are 4x6s. They're just not beefy enough, and that's why we have a lot of this sagging issue. Also, the house is on piers, basically blocks stacked up, and it is a real stick frame site-built home. It's not a mobile home, it's not a modular home. This was built here in place. But, you know, maybe the ground shifted over time. We got trees and roots and sandy soil. Who knows? We just have to level it up and reinforce it with some better supports. You can't have 4x6s. They sag like a boat. That's a lot of the issue, is just not proper framing. And you're going to see that throughout the house, I'm sure, underneath improper framing, improper plumbing, improper electrical. It's a mess.
It's rough.
It's bad. I'll try to take you in the attic so you guys can see that. And the attic is pretty impressive because despite all the problems underneath, we got a solid roof. The roof is looking good. And that's pretty big. So you can see the attic is actually pretty good. The roof framing looks new. It's almost like somebody put a new roof on here. And it's all new 2x6s, new OSB. The framing looks solid, really solid. Can you see it all okay?
Yep. There's that hole.
Yep. And now to this side is actually the old roof, because this was an addition. Remember I said there was an older house and they added on? Well, here's the old roof. And again, actually the framing all looks really nice, and it's all 2x6s and solid wood. They didn't put any plywood on that. That's all solid wood boards. Nice boards too. So structurally, it looks all pretty nice. It's kind of hard to see, but
you can see that chimney, the brick chimney.
Yeah. Which is not used by anything right now. So you guys might be wondering why we chose this house. And this might seem like a huge downgrade from our clean, beautiful house that we just finished. Wow, so this was a big change going from all that work that we did, fresh and clean, to just a house that you can barely live in.
Yeah.
Well, a few reasons. First of all, we wanted to move further south. We wanted to move to a warmer climate where we can do more with our year and just enjoy it more. Now, we're in this kind of weird housing bubble. I don't know what people call it. Where houses are selling fast, super fast, and they're selling high. It is hard to find a decent house right now because they're just flying off the shelf.
Things are like overpriced right now. Like way overpriced.
Yes. So you could easily spend $100,000 on a fixer-upper mobile home on a small lot.
And maybe a few years ago it would have been like $60,000
or less.
Yeah.
We got the price issue. We wanted to get down south. And
that was the main goal, is to just get us down here.
And we figured once we're down here, we can get a feel of the area, see what we're liking, what we don't like, where do we want to be. We didn't know anything about this area. So we said, let's get something.
Yeah,
let's get something. And even if it's a transitional home, that's okay. We just need to get down there so we can look around and be there. So that was kind of the thought going into it. And then, of course, we're big dreamers. We look past the mess and we can see potential.
Yeah.
And we say, I can do that. That's doable. It's intimidating, but it's doable.
Yeah.
Now, like I said, we got a good roof and a lot of good features. And one of the things that really attracted us to this house is the area. It's actually a really nice area. It's beautiful here.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of potential here. A lot of potential. This is truly a diamond in the rough. With a little bit of work, it could be turned around. That's what brought us here. And the house has 2 bathrooms, has 3 bedrooms, has plenty of space. That was really hard for us to find in our budget, was a house that was big enough for us. We were looking at houses 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom. Like,
yeah,
it was hard to even find a 3-bedroom home that we could afford. I mean, the market is crazy.
Yeah, you'd have to spend like $200,000 or something.
Yeah. So what we're thinking is we're going to fix this up nice. We're going to make it beautiful inside and out, the yard, the property, and the home. And it's going to take some time, but if we can make it livable, we have a shower, we have a place to eat, we're good.
Yeah.
And in the meantime, we do have our bus that we just converted. And if you haven't seen that, watch it. We have a whole getaway bus series.
It's really cool.
So basically, right now, we have a clean place to sleep. We can go get dressed, lay in our cozy beds, and sleep in a safe, clean environment while
we work and do things in the house.
Yeah, and we still have free range of the property. We can use the bathrooms in here. Like I said, the bathrooms work. Probably just need a new shower head, new faucet maybe,
yeah.
But it can be, we'll have running showers, working toilets, working sinks, and the rest, we'll just take it as it comes.
Yep.
And we could easily have a clean bedroom, but I don't think we're going to start moving stuff in right away because the house needs a lot of work. And I think we're just going to focus on getting some things done before we start crowding it with stuff.
Mm-hmm. Because then it's hard to work and do anything when you bring your stuff in.
Yeah, so we'll unpack what we need, the necessities, and we'll just take it one day at a time. So that's the house, but what about the land? That's something else that attracted us to this property. A lot of the houses we looked at had small lots, not much room, and we wanted a little bit of space, even if this was a transitional home, or potentially to be. So this is pretty cool. It's got a nice big lot. It's got beautiful trees, all kinds of cool things.
Yeah, I don't even know what the species are. We've never lived in the South, so we're like clueless.
Now, like the house, the land has been neglected. It needs to be cleaned up.
It's like a jungle.
Literally. We have lizards and frogs all over the house. We got big giant bugs all over.
Huge spiders.
We're living in a jungle. But I think we can tame this jungle and turn it into a nice property. It has a lot of cleanup to do. There's some junk laying around.
Yep. There's some trees we want to take out because they're right up on the house. And there's a neat little water spot. It's like a tiny, tiny little pond type thing.
Yeah, and I don't think it's wet all year. It's kind of a runoff place. But right now it's got quite a bit of water in it. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So I think that wraps up the tour. You guys saw it all. The house, the property. If you look past the ugliness, like I said, there's a lot of potential. At least we have a large, pretty lot with a good sized home on it.
Yeah, in a good area.
Yeah. So we're going to see what we can do with this. If you want to follow us, make sure you're subscribed. And we don't know what's going to happen, but this is where we're starting. So thanks for watching. Thanks for coming along. And we'll be back soon with another video. So until next time, take care.
Bye.